Hey guys, what's cracker-lacking? I'm taking a break from working on the dining room area. You know, God is handling this for you. I'm going to tell you right now, I've shifted my way of thinking. Thank you. Expanded my mind. So I'm getting like, here, one's sticking up. Well, a bunch came out, but this is the one I want to look at. What I've been waiting for is just around the corner, and I saw 44. Balance. What's the other one? You have what it takes. So, this God handling this for you, I'm getting chills. It's you. Only you can do it. Only you. Yeah. You have to make the choice. Your consciousness. I highly recommend listening to that. I'm hearing like, if you don't believe me, the things I speak about is scientifically proven now, right? Is it? I don't remember if Tesla was able to scientifically prove some of that stuff. I don't know. I can't remember. But I feel like this is what I was getting at. It's only you. Only you can make God's... No, it's you. It's your intention, right? Clear intention, and then I crossed out on my goal. So somebody is feeling like, I'm getting like they can't do it. Like they can't, it's not achievable. 222. No, come on now. You guys, come on. Oh, thank you. Let's take these ones. Oh, they said you're already doing it. Whatever you're doing, you're already doing it. You're not doing it in the way that you want. Or the way you thought it should be. Or the way you think it should be. You're going to have to get over that shit. Because I'm going to tell you right now. God, your higher self, your soul's journey, the reflection of who you are, not as the human, but as the soul, your life force energy, your essence, is... Yeah, that wanted to come out before and I didn't fucking take it out. Yeah, this is it. What we're talking about. And you versus you journey. Every day will be better and better if you make a choice to do that. Like that saying, it's like, awakening. Something about awakening doesn't just happen. It's a conscious choice. It's a conscious choice. Do I want to be this way? Do I want to be different? Do I want to be changed? And that's the thing, what we're working on, And I thank you, because I'm sitting there going, okay, I have this idea. I just heard, why don't you just flow with it? Stop trying to, get out of your own way. Fuck you. I've always been this way. But I'm not. I'm different, and I see that when people are presented. Do you hear that? That was my stomach. I apologize. All of a sudden, I'm really hungry. I'm a soul living inside of a body, experiencing what I need to experience to get me to that place of, of ascension, when you transition. out of your human body into your, I heard soul body, but then there wouldn't be a body. That's kind of fucking, here's go with the flow. That's weird. I don't know. Anyway, the awesome thing is, it just came to me is watching that last night and watching one of those things. One of those YouTube videos was, you know, when we transition and we leave our human, you get to this, this, and this. And I was like, fuck, I'm experiencing that now. I don't know. Is it going to look a certain way? Well, yeah. But it's in plain sight, 555. But are you looking at it? Can you see that? Are you looking from a different point of view, per se? Be your authentic self. You're like, okay, what's my authentic self? You know, I was this way before, and now I'm not. So I'm hearing little by little, Shirley, or no, Shirley, is that what they want? Like Surely, like that kind of Shirley. But little by little, oh, my stomach again. Little by little, you're integrating, you're getting used to being in your new body, so to speak. Same body, but you have awakened the soul that's in you. You know? All you need is already within you. You know? Thank you, because that's exactly what we're talking about. I just saw 727. I was supposed to say 726. And that could be a time. I heard time. 7:26 p.m. Today is the pink full moon, right? What did that say? I attract what I am vibrationally matched to. So that goes along with everything. As you raise your consciousness, all of that wavelength, like we've talked about before. And thank you, Tesla, for... So, going to... Something's coming up about a conversation I had. I'm like, you know, we're all connected energetically. You got to get past all the things you could touch, you know what I mean? All the things, right? And you got to look at it from an energetic point of view. And, and I said, so if you think, he's like, how would I know that works? I said, well, if you think about me, you're going to pop in my head. Have you ever thought about somebody and then a couple minutes later they call you? Are you psychic or is it, did you call them in, or is it already? Why doesn't that work with everyone? Because everybody has a choice to reach out. Say you think about somebody all the time and they're like, they never get a hold of you. Well, that's up to them. And there are people that will get a hold of you. Those are probably people you talk to on a regular, you know? Someone's child has a gift of prophecy. Are you that child? Or do you have a child? Or I just heard you know somebody that has a child that is beginning to show those, I'm hearing, show those signs, 944, of the gift of prophecy. I like this. Thank you. Say it often, right? Say it often throughout your day. That's perfect. And then watch your energy rise. I'm hearing it'll be subtle at first. You're not even going to realize it. It's going to be pointed out. It's going to run across your mind. You're going to think about it. And you're just like, wow, I'm totally transforming. My energy's rising. Things are beginning to change. You know, people are starting to reach out to me this past week. One, stop talking to me. 1, 2, go, go, go. Yeah, that baby is something else, man. Yeah, here it comes out again. But other people, you know, are starting to come. So, thank you. I'm getting huge downloads right now. And that's funny that this is here. And so is this. Yeah, going through deep emotional. Yeah, here we go. Sound, vibration of all. What was I talking about? I forgot. It'll come back around. Dang it. Oh, yeah. So people are coming around. So coming out of your, I just heard cocoon. But like me, I've been pretty much since November 2021. Yep. Yes. Yes, God is love. Since November 2021, I hadn't been around a lot of people, you know, I was an extrovert, then it was solitude. And now I'm hearing being shown in a different light. Now a new season is upon us. It's starting to get nice out, and that's part, thank you. They're bringing me back to when I was saying about the integrating part, but that was being integrated back out in public around people and all of the different energies and all of the growing that you have done spiritually on your soul. I heard in putting that into practical application, 1212. I saw 1212 before I could say it, but putting it into practical application, you know, applying what you've learned, doing the next step, you know. Yeah, living off the fucking land. Love always wins. The law, God's law. But it's going to be whatever. What you lose. Which was bringing me to that whole thing that when I was watching something about when people die, where do they go? And I think it was Edgar Casey. I'm getting chills. Like if you're angry and this and didn't have all that, you're living that in your transition space, but there's no outside distractions. It's just you and your life when you were here. So the point is to get to that place so that when you transition from when you leave your human and you transition into your next phase, place, whatever, 1333. We're going to do something with this. I'm keeping that card out. Oh, sorry. Record your own voice, right? Stand your ground on God. And we can call God love. Imagine it, see it, feel it, think it, and let it go. Well, I'm keeping that out. Like, fuck. And then they want me to show this one. I just saw yes, but yeah, togetherness. That's what it's all about. And you'll see that as you start to embark and as you start to embark on your journey in doing it your way and how you want to do it. I'm only here to pop the idea, to plant that seed in your head that it's possible, that we can do this. Yeah, what I want once me chills. Chills. Ooh, bad. Hardcore. Hardcore chills. it could be so minute. It's little by little, but you'll be brought back to that. And it'll be brought to your attention, to your awareness that, hey, this is different. You know how it works for you, 15-15. You know what I'm saying? All of them? Okay. Oh my gosh, I am so hungry. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. I know that song is kind of sad, but that's the only part I heard, right? I don't have to hear the whole thing. Don't have to, all of it doesn't have to apply or be thought of. It was just that part of it. It was just that part. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. This is what's coming. Yeah, I just got chills so hardcore, and here's a piece of my hair. Wrap your hair around that. Wrap your mind around that. Yeah, unity. I saw balance. And then what's that? There's that word soon. It's your soul's evolution. It's not a good or a bad thing. It just is what it is to reach that. Oh yeah, to reach that place. So that your heart is just full of love and at the highest vibration for you at that moment. I'm letting go of, regret. But when you get to this certain level of like place that I'm reaching, it's still going to keep going. Yeah, unity and soon. It's still going to keep going. The learning and the growing and getting better all the time and realizing, oh, fuck, I thought I was, it's beautiful. Thank you. It's beautiful. Everything else falls into place. There's no more, you're still human and your programming used to be in a certain way, but you'll catch yourself and it'll be brought to your intention. It'll be brought to your intention. I wanted to say attention. And out of all of these, the same ones keep coming out, don't they? I have clear intention on my goal. God is within me. And what I want wants me. So you guys, I'm getting how many more, how can we make it more clear to you? That's what they're saying to you. How can we make it more clear to you and to me? You have what it takes, I just heard, It's divine. Your divineness. Fuck your highness. What about your divineness? Yeah. Because the true essence of just becoming energy is just, it's everything. I just heard, maybe that's what I heard last night, but what I just heard now is like, it collects. Oh, I got chills again. I'm getting like the energy is just ever flowing, but it collects to form, and it's showing me it collects to form the things that we see playing out in human. But first it starts in the energy, and it's all around us. I don't know, that was pretty. Yeah, this flipped over. Galactic. They want that one to come off, so I don't know what that one says. Oh. Sent down from heaven, right? Sent down from the place where you're at to or maybe it was it's to free yourself. It's so many things in this lifetime, in your human, was our time, really. maybe every time is, but there's something about now that's just different. But it just keeps repeating itself over and over. The things of the past are were written for, is the future. The future was written in the past. From the past is the future. You still have time to change the road you're on, and I saw 2025. For a split second, it changed to 20, and then 2026 was there, but yeah, this year, everything I touch turns to gold, and that gold is that divine spark, that essence, that God spark, that kind of gold. Meaning, I just heard, meaning it's like the hand of God touching it, because you're following your divine path. So your hand is like God experiencing all of this through us, right? So everything I touch turns to gold, turns to love. 2112. I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. I think I'm just maybe afraid. I'm like the opposite on the other side of the spectrum I just heard. My comfortability is in my aloneness now. Now I have to come out of my shell, and that's, oh, I just got chills all over. And that's what I'm working through, and I'm growing through. Now, it's different. Yelling at my phone, as I said to my son. He's like, what are you doing? I started yelling at my phone. I said shooting a video. No, I said talking shit to my phone is what I said. Or something like that. So, 2222. 2 by 2. 2 by 2 they go out. Oh, my stomach just did, and I saw 2233. So, those are the signs, the using, the communication from the other side. Yes, something just tapped my, ever so gently. They'll give me a little tap. You know, top of my foot there. My cankle. I mean, they just won't stop with it. It's so pretty outside. I'm getting ready to go back out there. Within you. Does it feel right within you? Not from your ego. From the human part of you, but from the soul part of you. Does it make your heart sing, you know? Does it light your insides up? You know, that, ooh, that giddy when you're getting something and you're going somewhere and you're super excited about it. That's how life, that's how life can be, you know? And sometimes our human will react to things. It's just all part of it. But the best part about that is when those things come up, you recognize it, and it gets easier. And you begin to just, I heard change on a molecular level. So yeah, wow. Change on a molecular belief shifts biology. You know, they go out 2 by 2. I just, you know, the great gathering. I just feel like, yeah, there's that get outside. I'm getting that feeling like, you know, it's coming back around that 5 people. Have I said that before? I know I've said like 12, 13, but there's something about 5. I don't know if I said it, wrote it, it could have been 2-3 years ago, but they go out. one becomes two. I don't remember. Man. Interesting they had me pull these out. I haven't played around with these in a long time. And I'm, cast your cares on God, but remember, it's a you versus you journey, right? And it's for our soul evolution. So cast your cares on God with the meaning, like on your spirit, on the whole. I heard collective, on everything, and casting it up there and going, show me what it is I need to see. Give me the strength to see it and get through it with integrity and love, kindness and compassion. I just heard, well, it is what it is sometimes too. But we're looking at it from our perspective for what we need for ourselves, but perhaps we might react or say something a certain way to somebody or whatever, because that's for them. You're a character, a role in their life, just like they are for you, vice versa. Whether you realize that everything that we say and we put out, like me, for instance, I know because they just showed me with that sow a seed, teach the children. I had a whole full circle moment of another way. It's like all these, and they're showing me like the sun and all the different, how they burst out, but it looks like a line, and they're showing me like how it comes out and then comes back. What was that, though? Things that I say. I don't know what sow a seed, teach the children is. They just showed me like the words that I say are planting seeds. Maybe that's why I just keep going regardless. I don't know the full outcome. And it just, I've been given visions and it just keeps getting deeper. There's other ways to look at it. It's like boomerangs out and comes back. It's like, whoa. There's a whole other but I've said it before, but now I just heard I get to experience it. Wow, that's huge. It's that, I smell something burning. Electrical. I smell like electrical fire, like electrical burning. So I'm hearing like soldering, like I'm gonna get out of this place, I gotta, figure out a way. I don't want to charge anyone anything. I would love to be able to, and it'll happen. The fun part is maybe figuring it all out in human, and I just need to change my perception and look at it another way. Planning how I want it to play out in human and just seeing how it actually plays out. Make it a game, I just heard. Make it a game. Yeah. Look at it differently. It's the vibration of how we look at it that matters, that carries the tone. Yeah, I know I am always, but so are you. Coming together. Everybody. This earth plane, this world is so huge. And we only occupy a little bit of it. Little bits. There's so much. There's so much. Just drive outside of your city. Go from one city to another, and it just came out again. There's so much land. There's so much we could do with it. I just split them again, and that came up. Thank you. I just heard you've been doing it. I've been sowing the seeds and planting seeds, and I didn't know it because I'm always looking at it from a perspective of I'm not good enough, 3003. The ego part, the human part, but there's always been, thank you, a bigger plan. I just wasn't aware of it till I am, and then not. But this is part of my growth and expansion. Letting loose of the things bit by bit by bit. Little bit. Bit by bit by bit. Bit by bit by bit. Things change. And when I hear people say, there's no way we can't do this, we can't do that, my mind starts going all kinds of ways, and I'm shown all kinds of things. Yeah, but you know what? There's a solution to all of this. There's always a way. And you just keep going till you get it. But if you just sit still, I'm hearing sit still, shut up, fucking put everything out and just you and your mind. Is it possible? Everything that we use all started out with a thought that came to somebody, and then people told them, you can't fucking do that. And they kept at it, and they kept at it, and they kept at it till it worked. First it's a thought. You can get it on paper, but until you start to actually put it together, you have to work the kinks out. 3131. So, which is in me. Getting all I can so I can get back to the source. And I don't have to sit and I heard time out. While you think about what you've done. And when you're ready to come back and do it. But you know, God's love fills my human. My human is full of God's love. It's the soul, it's the energy, right? So if you think about it, yeah. If you think about it, but getting to that's the hardest part, because you know what? We put conditions on love, and love is not a fleeting feeling. It doesn't mean you have to like and love, but you know who people are for who they are. You could still love them. But until you get to that place where you've gotten healed, you know, past these blockages of these programmings of looking at it like being the victim. Somebody did this to me. Somebody did this to me. To like, whew, that part's over. I had to go through that to get this for my evolution. For me. For you. You know? 3311. Just, that wanted to come out again. I ain't asking for much. But let's fucking talk about it. Let's fucking create and build shit. I want to so bad. But obviously, I've got to get to a certain point, 33. Within myself, I can't see yet. But I do know one thing. People are coming around again. Before it was like I heard Antichrist, like stay away from her. And I'm being shown. Having to ease into, are you ready? I just got chilled all up my spine. Are you ready? Because it's huge, but man, it just looks so much fun. All I see is like a big fucking smile on my face. The sun is shining. Everyone's just laughing. And you know what we're doing? We're creating and building a whole new fucking world. One little spot at a time. But the point is, everyone is happy. It's not like working hard. We're working towards something. Collectively together. Nobody needs to lead. We all do. It's not like that. It's not about that. When you get to that level of consciousness or whatever it is, you don't even have to talk about that. The thing about a leader, there won't be no such thing. No, we don't have to. Everyone's like, yeah, but we have to have that. Not in what I'm speaking about. But I can't tell you that. You have to experience it yourself. But first, it takes a conscious choice and decision to awaken. And that other one about no one knows the truth by chance, but when one's ready to hear it, that's the difference. It's always been there. We've just been avoiding it because it wasn't our time. We didn't, and when you get to another level, think about it as your whole soul. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that. When I talk to you guys about it, I get so filled with, and I can see it. I can literally see it. The sun is so bright, and it looks like we're digging. Looks like we're planting or something. We're digging. I don't know. And there's wood there, so we're building. I heard doing the impossible. That there's no conflict. There's no ego there. There's no alpha male and female. It's just humans coming together like they like each other, or like they're just being how you're just, I feel, is supposed to be. I don't know. It's not that difficult, but I don't know how. I just have to be 100% all in. I'm just here to tell you, for me, it's difficult, but it's not. I don't know how to explain it. I'm still trying to find my way. I've been given so many ways to do things that are so outside the box. I haven't, but it doesn't mean I've heard everyone in the world, but I haven't, nothing's crossed my path. I haven't said it, so it definitely hasn't crossed my path, but I have said it a little bit here and there, but most people don't catch on because it's the devil's in the details, right? It's there's little things hidden, a word, 2 words, in a whole conversation. It's just out of the blue. It just slips in there, but most people don't catch it. And I couldn't tell you what any of it is because, it's like watching, yeah. I was going to say, it's like what we watched last night, like this lady had a thing put in her head because she died or whatever, and they downloaded it, and they put a synthetic part in her brain, took that part out, and then if you buy this one plan, she has to hook up to the towers and stuff, and she would just say whatever the situation was, they would do ads through her, and she would have no recollection of it, and it's kind of like that, but she sat and said a whole ad, I got to get outside. Somebody really needs to get outside, but I need to get outside. I need to get outside. They're like, how many more times do we need to tell you? You may walk out your front door and somebody you haven't seen in a long time, or somebody's driving by and just goes, I heard, and God just stops them dead. Bam. And they turn and look at you, and it begins. Get outside. You never know. 1 minute you take a breath, the next minute, no breath, you're gone. Our lives can change in an instant, but not just in death and transition that way, but also in any and every way. Love is love. Have confidence. Pull on your higher self. Pull on your, you know what, I believe in God and I believe in what you believe in, and I'm going to put my faith in that. I'm just going to make sure I keep going forward. And I hear, if it keeps feeling, if it's tough, keep on going. Do it anyway. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. I got to get outside. Because he keeps telling me that. It's all up to you. Ciao, baby. Thank you, guys. It'll happen when it happens. I'm just going to put my money where my mouth is. Now it's time for me not to only tell you, but for me to, 4044, but for me to actually live that which I said, I heard prophesy, but the messages that come through. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn to experience it, and the only way to do that is play it out in human. You guys are sweet. Thank you. Namaste. Peace.